no power over me.
I learned the hard way to not be afraid of death, Senua. Because a life without loss is one without love. You turn your back on death, and all you can see is the shadow that it casts. The longer you hide from it, the longer the shadow grows until all you can see is darkness. When our time comes, we must look death in the eye and embrace it as a friend. Only then can we let go of our fear. And emerge from our darkness.
Yeah, Crumb, you can see it.
Never forget what it is like to see the world as a child, Senua. Every autumn leaf is like a work of art. Every rolling cloud a moving picture. Every day, a new story. We too emerge from this magic, like a wave from the ocean, only to return to the sea.
Oh!
Do not mourn the waves, the leaves, and the clouds. Even in darkness, the wonder and the beauty of this world never leaves us. It is always there, waiting to be seen again.
Oh no. Oh. It's the rot. The darkness is back. The darkness is back. Wait. 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 What is it?
This is where my story once began. And so it has to end here. Because I cannot see further than this.
It's a story about grief more
Follow
than
us.
anything else.
We have another story to tell.
My friend, go with her. This now will be your story to witness. Goodbye.
I know it's hard to tell how mixed up you feel.
Loss and mental anguish, yeah. So
You are wonderful.
the story was a metaphor for Senua facing her inner demons and her grief over the loss of the love of her life and her mental journey, basically her daring to face her own mental issues, to work through them and to let go of her grief and her fear of living life without Dillian. That is breathtakingly beautiful. And Shafin, thank you so much for that follow. Dr. Blood, thank you so much for coming in with that blood red. I appreciate that. And after you've faced your demons and accepted the fact that the dead don't come back, your life can begin. I did not see that ending coming, and that ending felt like a warm hug. I need to be honest about this. I've been to a lot of funerals. I've lost a lot of people in my life, a lot of friends. And the way the epilogue or the end of this story handled how to deal with loss, that I felt like they understand the way the people who made this game, they get it, you know. That was awesome. Let it out, Count Zero? No. This is more of a whatchamacallit. It's emotional, but more in a like profound emotional way. Is the only game that made you cry? Definitely Count Zero. No, that just felt nice to me. That end just felt nice to me as someone who's gone through similar circumstances, not with the mental issues, but with the grief and the loss. That just felt nice. When it's sad but comforting. Yeah, exactly. Melancholic. Cathartic, melancholic, that sort of thing. How's your stream, Dr. Blood? Hate to raid and run, but found event? Of course. Sometimes the most painful thing is letting go of your delusions that things will get better, which ironically liberates you to freely see what you've been missing throughout your obsession. Yes. This is a happy ending though. This is a happy ending though, Crumb, because death is a one-stop shop, right? And her, you know, accepting the fact that Dillian is gone and instead seeing the world as its own beautiful entity and life as its own beautiful gift after being able to let Dillian go and accept the fact that he's dead. I think that is a happier ending than being able to go down to the realm of death and get your loved ones back. You know what I mean? Congrats on finishing. Thank you, Kumish. Now she begins living. Precisely, precisely. No, not the classic happy ending. Definitely not. But yeah, for anyone who's experienced grief and loss, amazing. S tier. Possibly the best game I've ever played in my life. With the way they handled just these very difficult topics. And Miller, thank you so much for 13 months. It's my pleasure to name you, sir. Miller, Knight of the Wholesome Order. Thank you for 13 months of support to the Wholesome Order, our crusade of kindness, and our mission to make the internet a kinder place, my friend. Yeah, no, this game did something no other game has done for me ever. I realize now that what this game did was that it actually takes the player through the stages of grief. It literally does. First, you don't understand, and I'm not talking about the classic stages of grief. I'm talking about the actual stages of grief when you experience profound loss, which is not understanding, not processing, not seeing what is happening at all. Then you're uncomfortable. Everything seems wrong. There's things seem unnatural. Things seems painful, scary. At some point, you just get angry. You get so angry in a way you never thought you would be able, like a type of anger you never thought was possible to feel. And then you feel desperate, and you feel all of those emotions at once. And at some point, hopefully, you're able to let go and accept this new reality for what it is, and be grateful for what you had, and be happy that you're able to move forward. Man. Make sure you watch the making of. I will, Count Zero, I will. Did someone say we get the band ending? Those who have only seen this game played but have not played it themselves yet do not know. Yeah, did we get the different ending? You asked me how it was, and I didn't get back to you. Just want to let you know I'm fine. Been super busy. Of course, being busy is a good thing, Dumpod. I'm happy for you. No worries. I'm just happy that you were able to stop by. Can we look up the true ending? Did we not get the true ending? There's different cutscene before the boss fight. Ah, fuck it. Hardest part of any loss? Experience any little thing that reminds you of it. It is, Attila, it is. Need all the collectibles and stone thingies to get the true ending. I mean, if it's literally just a different cutscene, I mean, at the same time, no, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. This is the ending I got. If you guys want to watch alternate or extra scene thing, that's completely fine. This is the ending I got, and I'm okay with it. And legit shaken, yeah. Kumish, when I realized what the story of this game actually was, and what the metaphor was, and the emotion, the punches that this game puts you through, my mind is blown. My mind is absolutely blown. How you play and how you experience this game is important. It's a personal journey. Exactly, Count Zero. No, this is the best game I've ever played. It's not the best game I've ever played. This is the best game I've ever experienced. This is not a game. Hellblade, Senua Sacrifice is not a game. It's an experience. It's not even a story, really. It's an experience told through the interactive media of gaming. And this is the most profound emotional experience I've gotten out of a piece of media in a very long time. Can look at either the water or another playthrough because I missed quite a lot of it. Upside, please do. They're going to be out there, and snazzy, it's art. That's exactly what it is, and I am shooketh. But I'm happy I played that. I am very happy I played that. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey. Damn. No, it was just good. It was just good. It was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. That's what that was. Oh, all right, guys.